Hello everyone, my name is Beyza and today I am here to present my justifications and my tools and my materials for the instructional technologies and materials design lesson plan. So let me share my screen first. Okay, here is my lesson plan, but I want to present the flow of the lesson step by step. So I start lesson by going to the Google Meet website. Then I log on to the log into my classes Google Meet room. Then I click on the link, and my students are there waiting for me to start the lesson. So everything it's on its place. So this is really good for speed and not to make distractions for starting the lesson. Then uh, I will show some pictures for students to warm them up for the lesson, and then I will go on with wordart.com. Here is a website that you can create online word cloud that enables you to create amazing and unique word cloud art. And I use this because I want my students to activate their schemata about the topic, and the topic is a festival. So I click here, then I will write down the words that my students have said to me. I want them to brainstorm the ideas and brainstorm the words that they have remembered about the festivals, like candy, like parade, like traditional food, another example, costumes, like this. Then I just click visualize and I'm waiting. Then here is my word art that my students created for themselves, and I just write down the words, but they brainstorm the ideas and the words when I say festivals. So here is my pre-activities web 2.0 tools. Then I go on with the while activity, and but in the while activity, I am pointing to the word wall. This is a website that you can create activities like quizzes, open the box activities, and they are these websites just like this. So there's a quiz with open the box quiz here, and the doors are all about the festivals. Like, for example, when I click the seventh door, there's the question, which one is the pumpkin? Then I will select the right answer. After the while activity, I will go on with the post activity. This is Padlet. I choose the Padlet because I want my students to memorize the festivals that they have learned at the lesson, and then they can do some free writing here by themselves. And this is the post activity. Here is the names of the festivals that have been created by the students, and these are my tools. So let's have a look at my justifications. First of all, in grouping reasons, in pre-activity, the students work individually since they brainstorm the words. In while activity, they are also work individually since there is a quiz and each student answers one question. And in the post activity, they can cooperate with their friends since activity is free writing, and I want them to speak with their friends. And I chose that activities because they allow students to activate their knowledge about the topic and produce something according to it. And also, the students will experience autonomous language use. And at last, these activities are prepared using Web 2.0 tools, so they are up to date and ready to meet the learner's needs and interests. And since the education is carried online, These tools give us the efficiency as well as the capturing the students' attention. This is important. And I act as a facilitator, observer, and controller. I facilitate the activities by giving instructions and examples. And there is no specific feedback in these activities. I want my students to make self-correction or peer correction. I believe that explicit correction might hinder the communication. So I don't explicitly correct grammar mistakes while the students are speaking, but I pay attention to the errors that have a potential fossilized errors and emphasize the correct form of those words by reformulation, recasting, and metalinguistic feedback. I want my students to think about the lesson and think about the rules, think about the words that they're speaking. And these activities are pretty economical because there are no printed out materials and they are conducted via the internet, and also they are Web 2.0 tools. So and they are also appropriate to the students' English level and their competencies. So here is my references. You can find these website here, also this one, and this is my justification. So thank you for listening to me. Have a good day.